Fantastic Four?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
What do you think?
I liked it. I thought it was really good. I coming off of a year or two of just garbage Marvel everything. I'm not just gonna say movies, shows and movies
Everything.
of like I don't want to watch any of this. This is all Disney's narrative. This finally they stuck a few little things in there, but overall it was good. Characters were good. Story was good. It wasn't a straight up origin story again. I
They just
thought
skip past it, which was nice because like we've seen it three times pretty much. Like we've
yep,
seen what
like
happened.
we know,
We
yes,
get it. We just do a little montage of how they got to where they're at. That was perfect. And
yep.
then,
The Galactus was so cool, so
that's what
cool.
Sophia said. She literally turned and she was like, "He's really cool." Thank you. The eyes just going. Wow.
Pull your mic over a little bit. It looks like it's not picking up very well. There you go. You might have to scoot it to you.
Toast. Toast. Can I talk like this? That's actually good, like good lighting for me. My face looks like really tan.
Well, you can always switch the light over to the orange setting, Trump setting. But yeah, I thought Fantastic Four was solid. Thunderbolts was good. Did you watch that one?
You
Yeah.
mean the new Avengers?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, not buying into that. How do
Yeah,
you feel about that?
So it's kind of confusing to me because it's the Thunderbolts, and then at the end of the movie, they're like, "Hey, we're gonna call you the New Avengers." So I was like, "Okay, I get like in the MCU, we're gonna call this team the New Avengers," but then to like come out and be like, "Hey, we're actually gonna call the movie that from now on," I'm like very confused about that.
Well, I see the cute little parlor trick they did there, but like, as the new Avengers, how do you feel about that? Like, hell no. Like any single one of the original Avengers
Oh, would
could
annihilate them?
destroy all of them together,
Yeah,
cumulatively, except for Sentry. Sentry's cool,
yeah,
but
Sentry's
everybody
cool.
else, like Red
Yeah,
Guardian, cheesesteak much.
yeah. I don't totally get it. I don't understand. I'm sure it'll make more sense in the future.
I
That's all I
I don't
got.
know. I don't know that it will.
I've got some faith in Kevin Feige and seeing that Disney is kind of stepping back and they're like, okay, you guys, you do your thing now.
Yeah, we've ruined enough things. Let's
Yeah.
let you guys not ruin things for a little bit.
Yes. You guys were doing just fine for 15 years on your own before we stepped in, and then we ruined several years of your films and TV shows. So, yeah, we'll go ahead and back
We
off.
get in the business of making money again.
Yeah, I love that statement of, oh, what did they say? It was like one of the spokespeople or PR people was like, it's been all about money for a long time, and we're gonna take a step back from that for a while.
Don't worry, message received.
Yeah, so they lost hundreds of millions of dollars, and they're like, okay, was this worth?
Our stockholders don't like that.
Yeah,
Let's make content that people find watchable again.
yeah. Weird how that works. Weird how money changes things.
What did you watch? Superman?
Yeah. What'd you think?
I didn't see it yet.
No.
Mm-mm.
All right. So my hot take. It's probably not a hot take. It was good. It was quirky. It was fun. It wasn't another origin story. It
Good. We get them all. We get them. We get Spider Mans. We got Fantastic Four. We
Yeah,
get
Superman
Smurfs.
100 times. Yes. James Gunn, his. I will just say one of the things that made Guardians of the Galaxy so memorable. He found a way to implement and just there's a scene in Superman that is so James Gunn that when you watch it, you're just gonna be like, I know what he's talking about now. I won't give any spoilers, but it's just one of those scenes that afterwards you're just so pumped and like in such a good mood that I mean it kind of sets the tone for the movie.
Jade, but okay. I'll
Yeah,
have to watch it.
yeah, it was good. It was good. There's things I want to say, but they'll be spoilers, so I won't. But yeah. So on the note of things to watch, are you like current on Stranger Things?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, season 4 and everything. Eddie?
So yeah, I haven't gotten that far.
Oh,
So
that's like the best season so far.
4 is?
Yeah,
I never
for sure.
watched it. Okay.
It's the darkest.
Okay.
Like it's not it's really in the previews, so I'm not gonna try to ruin everything, but just the fact that literally you'll just see someone talking and then they'll go get shot up in the air like this, and then their neck snaps and their bones get broken, and then they get all crumpled up and they drop and they're dead. And
Okay.
and it's like very violent to watch, and you're like,
Okay. I watched season 1 and 2 when they aired. So that would have been nine,
while
10
ago.
years ago, 7, 8
Yeah.
years ago, something like that. And I don't think I ever watched season 3 or 4. So.
4 just came out like what 2 years ago.
Okay. Yeah, there's been pretty long periods of time
Very
between
long
them.
gaps, and this one was another very long gap.
Okay. So I actually got my wife to sit down and watch a few episodes with me because Coop, our son, was just geeking out about it recently. And so I had tried to get her to watch it for several years. And I just kind of petered out on it because I wanted to watch it with her. But, so yeah, long story short, we're watching it. We're like halfway through season 2. And she's actually pretty into it. And so I think we just are at the point where, like, we've met Max and her absolute head case of a brother. And they've got D'Artagnan, which is the mini Demogorgon. And he just ate Dustin's cat. And now they figured out that he's a Demogorgon. And, yeah, so she's totally into it. So we're actually going back through and watching it because I believe season 5 is supposed to come out. November? Okay.
26, I think.
November of 26?
November 26th.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
No,
I thought it
it's-
was like, okay.
9 or 10 days after my birthday.
That's right. Okay.
But,
Shameless plug for your birthday.
I think it'll be your favorite season 4.
Okay.
It's just the tone. Not that there's not dark things that happen, but the tone changes and it's getting a lot more serious.
Okay.
Do you know like who the big baddie is? Okay, well you meet kind of like the big baddie kind of pops onto the scene. You see a little bit more backstory, origin. The bad that came along with 11's origin, and you see the big bad, and you see what he's doing behind the scenes, and you're like, oh, it's pretty dark. And you got the Hellfire Club. You got what's his name? Joseph Quinn. Is that his name? One who played Human Torch.
Yeah. Yep.
Joseph Quinn.
That sounds right.
He's Eddie, so he's got the long hair, and they play Dungeons and Dragons and stuff.
Is he like? So I've only seen him in one other thing, and it was the Quiet Place spinoff.
He was in Gladiator 2.
I didn't watch that. I'm a little behind. There's like a year that I didn't go watch any new movies other than John Wick.
Yeah.
Maybe 2 years of movies I've not
And
seen.
that they're still making another one. Is that what I heard? Another John Wick?
Ballerina is out.
I know that, but aren't they making another John Wick? Not from the world of, but actual John Wick.
I don't know.
Like you guys, should I? Are you gonna blurt me out if I say you guys killed him? Like
Right. Yeah, it's been out for several years. Yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah, season
spoilers.
4 ended with a gravestone and them saying, "Oh, I thought he'd never die," or something like that. And then they're like, "But we're making a spinoff."
They're making a spinoff, which I'm like, okay, I get it. You want to keep going with the whole universe, but then I think they're making another John Wick.
Oh, like John Wick 5.
Wasn't that 5 or was it 4? The last one.
Last one was 4.
Okay, so yeah, that would be
Ballerina's the 5th movie in the franchise.
So yeah, I guess they're making it. That's what I was told. Is they're at least in the talks to make a 5. And I'm like,
I mean, I guarantee with the money that those movies have pulled in versus the budget that they'll, yeah.
well, it's gonna. I don't know. We're gonna pull another. They somehow rationalized it away in Dexter. I don't know if you've been up to date on that. But
No.
that one, you're like, okay. The way they explain it, you're like, I'll buy it.
So he's back.
He's back.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, as soon as I saw the show was coming out and he was in it, I'm like, what? Okay.
So you didn't watch New Blood?
I did, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, his kid killed him at the end.
So yeah, I guess I wouldn't be ruining anything to connect the dots.
Yeah, again, if it's been out for more than a couple years, like,
Yeah.
sorry, spoilers.
2-3 years, I think. It's been like 3-4 years now since New Blood, but
Yeah,
so he got shot, right? But it was the cold of New York, and while he was unconscious from that, that's when we get Dexter. What was the first? the origin, the young Dexter one.
Yeah.
Which was that one? Young.
No, I
What's it
haven't
called?
watched it yet, but
Whatever the Dexter First
prequel.
Steps one was, like the prequel. That was him, like kind of having flashbacks of his life passing before his eyes as younger Dexter.
Oh, okay.
And then they rush him to the hospital where he's in a coma for a while. But luckily, the cold slowed his pumping of his heart, so he's been in a coma for a while. He wakes up in the hospital. Dexter Resurrection.
Ah,
So,
all right.
not crazy. You don't have to twist my arm too bad to get there, but
Well, and at the end of the day, Dexter kind of constantly leaves you wanting more Dexter.
yeah.
As messed up as that is.
And this is the premise of the main premise of this new season is silly, but it's very compelling. Like, I like it, but it's, you know what I mean, you're like looking and talking about the premise, and you're like,
Yeah.
I won't give you any more than that, but it makes you want to watch it. But again, you watch it, and you're like, I gotta buy in. This is some silly shit that I'm watching, but it's definitely compelling.
Yeah.
I think you'd like it.
So I actually finished Squid Games recently too, which I'm probably a month or two late on that.
Yeah.
But spoiler alert. Fast forward. The last scene.
Oh yeah, Squid Game America.
Yeah, that's where I was like, okay, that's where this is going.
Yeah.
This is definitely. But why is
There's a
she
nod to
in
that.
China? Or where are they in China?
Japan.
Japan? Okay.
No, Korea. Korea. Oh my God, I got racist like you. It's Korea.
That's what I had in the back of my head. The very end scene, season 3, spoiler, is like just a setup for Squid Game America. But why is she in Korea?
Great question. I don't think they'll ever need to answer it. They just needed that to be a propulsion to the next thing that they do.
But it's funny to me that they're like, it's almost like this acknowledgement of, we've got 3 seasons of the show of the B-list, well, we'll say C-list, bottom of the barrel actors and actresses, horrendous writing.
Are they bottom of the barrel, or are they just Korean?
There's at least 2 very famous Korean actors in it, or fairly famous Korean actors in it, because they're recognizable to us in the United States. But the rest of them are not famous actors and actresses, to my knowledge. And I'm only saying that because the acting is so horrendous.
I feel like that's like any movie in America where it's like you got Sylvester Stallone, you've got Terry Crews, and you got a bunch of guys that are kind of just in stuff once in a while.
Yeah, I mean, that may be. But the acting is horrendous. And that's...
I don't know if it's the acting so much as the dubbing to the acting.
I'm just like, when I see them talk,
They definitely are over ridiculous.
it's
when they...
insane. It's so silly, yes. And the writing is terrible. They even had, like, American actors speaking English. That writing and acting was terrible. It was so bad. They were like, ha ha ha, that is a funny thing that you just said just now. I'm acknowledging how funny that was.
How about we go into the other room and have sex with each other?
With our bodies
Yeah.
in the nude.
It was weird. Yeah.
Yes, so, but they're definitely teeing up this A-list actress to be in, you know,
Was she A-list? I didn't remember who it was.
it was Cate Blanchett.
Oh, was it?
Yeah,
I didn't even notice.
yeah.
Old white woman.
So, yeah, just, you got all of these unknown Korean actors and actresses, terrible writing, but amazing show somehow. And they're like, you know what? We're going to put some money into
You know what
this.
a cash cow it's become.
Yeah.
Every time it gets back on, it's the #1 show. They know it's going to happen. The premise is intriguing to everybody.
Yeah.
So,
And I'll give them credit that while I feel like the writing is hilariously bad, the plot is solid, and every game is new and unique, and even as you walk into it and you think you know what's going on, then you kind of don't. And they always find a way to twist them so that they're even worse.
yeah.
And then the people make it even worse.
They do very good jobs of making you like, oh my god, how would I navigate through this?
Yeah.
Kinda like Beast games.
Yes.
The
Yes.
fake Beast games.
Oh, Beast Games was good too. I
Yeah.
enjoyed that.
Yeah. Did you know? I think the creator of Squid Game shopped it around for like 10 years or something like that, and couldn't get anyone to buy it
Wow.
until finally they were like, "All right, fine, we'll try it," and then it became a sensation.
Imagine being the studios that passed up on that.
Hey, sweet. God.
Is that
Japanese.
that was a
Problematic.
Japanese person killing themselves?
Yeah. Problem.
You want me to cut that one out?
No, leave it.
Okay.
I mean well. But that would be appropriating Japanese culture. No, Korean. No, yeah, Japanese culture for Koreans. So.
Well,
that's
undoubtedly,
their
you
problem,
you will
not mine.
offend a white person, so there's
A
that.
white woman,
Yeah. Yep.
which is fine with me. So, yeah, you can leave it in. Good.
Yeah, it's okay to offend white people.
Yeah, white women especially. 'Cause
So bringing that full circle, it's fine.
it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. We're on the same
Leave
page.
it. Just like you may say the thing that you said again earlier that you probably cut out, or
No, I don't. All right. So I thought of something, and I have a question for you. When is it okay, or is it okay, for a man
we're gonna have this talk here.
to sit down and pee?
Oh, yeah, diarrhea.
No.
You just want to rock a regular piss.
Yep. So I'm a normal dude. I stand up and pee. But are there occasions where it's acceptable to go sit down to pee?
Oh yeah, if you want to be comfy.
That's it?
Yeah, I don't care.
Be comfortable.
Yeah, fight me. If I want to sit down and like, oh yeah, take a load off and rock a pee, and someone's like, oh, you're a puss or whatever, I'm like,
Cool.
we can fight about it then. I just wanted to be comfy for a minute. I don't have any problem. I'll sit down wherever you want me to sit. I'll use the bidet too, for no reason.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I would
I've
use
never
it
used one, but
for the deliberate reason of cleaning the old beehole, but you just use it for no reason.
It could.
Like, I'm already sitting here peeing. Might as well.
Well, freshen it up.
Okay.
Get sweaty through the course of a day. You know?
That's not no reason, though.
It's like
That's our
wiping
reason.
your face with a wet wipe for no reason.
Yeah. But no, but that is a reason. My beehole may be sweaty. I'm going to clean it with water.
I guess it's not a good enough reason. It's not why I'd initially go do it. Like, I wouldn't drop my pants because my butt was sweaty and then bidet it till it was good. But I'm saying, like, while I'm doing it, because I'm sitting down to piss, I might want to clean the gates a little bit.
Yep. So this is all post-gender reassignment surgery, then I take it?
I don't have enough money for that yet.
That's fair. That's
They
totally
save up
fair.
to $60,000.
So that just made me think of this. Did you ever watch, I know you watched like Super Troopers and stuff. Did you ever end up watching Tacoma FD?
I knew that's what you said, Super Troopers.
Dang it.
No, I still haven't seen Tacoma FD.
Oh, well, there's an episode. This is not, I don't know. It's been out for years now. But there's an episode where they had to do like a Christmas Carol type of episode. And one of them is being a real Scrooge through the whole episode. And what breaks him is that he receives for Secret Santa a toilet buddy. They call it like a glory hole or something like that, or a sunshine tunnel, something like that. And he goes and straps it on his toilet and cleans his butthole with it, and is so changed by the experience that he then comes out of his, Scrooge-ness, and it's filled with
Nice
Christmas
tidy
spirit.
butthole. That reminds me of Horrible Bosses 2, the shower buddy.
Yes.
I want to go shower daddy.
Oh, I love those movies.
Why are you in the shower with some weird guy?
Oh. Shower buddy.
Why would your dad? It's my favorite line in the whole movie.
Oh, I love those movies so much.
Mm.
Jennifer Aniston.
I got a new topic.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I have a friend that thinks and contends that Trump is planning to pardon Ghislaine Maxwell.
I don't know who that is.
That's the Epstein mistress
Oh.
that was the sex trafficker.
Oh.
And I can tell you the course of events, and you tell me what you think is going to happen.
Okay.
He let her go to a nicer facility, a much nicer facility from where she was at.
Okay.
Shortly after, she made a statement that everything that I saw with Trump, he didn't do anything concerning around me. And now they're talking about pardoning her. What does that smell like to you?
Yeah. Well, I will say after the "You guys are stupid" statements.
Just drop it, guys.
Yeah, it's feeling a little rough.
Mm-hmm.
Feeling a little rough.
Yeah, I will probably lose what support I have for him if he were to pardon her. It would just be such a stupid smoke and mirrors thing that just painfully obvious that I would probably be like, yeah, we know whatever happens to you, but I'm done with you. But that's what it's looking like they're heading towards right now. I just hope he doesn't actually do that.
You know, it's funny because if this were on the other side of the political coin, she would just hang herself, right?
No, yeah, that's what she did. Yeah, I forgot.
That's she would just hang herself. That's what would
Yeah, that's what her boyfriend did. Husband. What was Jeffrey to her?
I feel there was I remember when I was in high school, there was a, what do they call them, a madame. She was like the head of a brothel, and she was arrested and was gonna name names, and it had come out that she had a bunch of names of powerful political figures, and then she hanged herself. There's just it's always that. It's always like, oh, they killed themselves.
There's circumstances that even if you don't have hard proof because you don't have the footage or whatever, there's certain things that can happen. I'm like, there's just no way that would happen, and it wouldn't lead to me to conclude that.
Yep.
Like the fact that there were cameras. Okay, cool. Well, there were cameras, but there were a couple minutes cut out.
Yeah, wasn't it like
Yes.
like 17 minutes or something like
It
that?
was like 2 or 3 minutes that were cut out.
All right, I'm way off.
And then they checked like metadata, and it had been edited also and cut in different things multiple times by like another third party source. I'm like, you can't explain that away. There's just nothing you can do to make that. Well, no. Someone tampered with it right at the point when he died. Someone tampered with it. Not only did they cut it out, but they messed with it.
Yep.
So there's no. That's the same thing as a smoking gun to me. That's like having blood on your shirt. Sorry, like that's what happened. So.
Yep.
And then for them to come and say, no, he actually, because I think it was Kash Patel that was leading the charge before we're gonna release everything day one, and then he's like, no, he killed himself. I'm like. Who got to you? Somebody got to you. And I feel the same way about Trump. I don't know if he thought that he was never gonna. I don't know. My gut feeling is that they're both parties. Not to say like they're just two entities or something, but there's so many figures from both parties that were there together that now they're kumbaya, holding hands and making sure that the thing doesn't come to light no matter what.
Yeah, I mean it smells bad.
Because if one goes down, they're all going to go down, and if 2 or 3 people come to light, there's only so many people you can kill without just glaringly obvious circumstances. Yep. So, I hope to God he does not pardon that woman. But if he does, that would be like the ultimate signal that I am exactly who I pretended I was the opposite of during the election. I hope that's not the case.
It sucks because, like, you know, at no point did I think he was a saint. Or did I think that... You know, I think he was a ruthless businessman and a powerful, wealthy, multimillionaire. And
billions. I'm worth billions, Cameron. I'd like to state that for the record.
Is it billions? I can't
4
remember.
point something.
Okay.
Billion.
So at no point was I under any illusions that he wasn't that guy. So to me, I can totally see him having done lots of shady stuff. Like the whole prostitute thing and him paying off a prostitute. Like, for anybody to be surprised by that is kind of hilarious. Like,
right, he didn't do that.
Yeah, like the very extremely conservative folks that were like, "Oh, there's no." Yeah, he did. He did a lot of that, and I'm sure there's plenty of stuff that we'll never know about. But this is another level of just corruption. That's what it feels like, and I struggle with that.
If you just like take yourself down the path of being a billionaire, and you have to disconnect from you, but think of like your own impulses.
Oh yeah.
So now you have money is a finite concern for you, for all of us. For all of us. Just we think about money, we think about bills.
Yep.
All your gratifications are sated by money in one way or another.
Yeah.
Be they sexual, be they anything that you could satisfy, you need money to be able to.
Any hedonistic tendency that you have.
So now you've got no shortage of money to do anything that you want. You've got women that come up to you, and I do believe when he's like, you can just grab him by the put. I believe that's true. They just gravitate towards you when they know that you're rich, and you can pretty much just do whatever, and they're gonna. Not that that's okay, but I'm saying I think that that probably happens when you're in a position like that, and so you probably get more bored by it after a while because he's probably a philanderer, and this is again any billionaire.
Yeah.
So you probably start getting creepier, darker.
Oh yeah.
More insidious things that you crave that kind of get your rocks off, and you just go down this path that darker, and I can get away with anything, and this is foreign to me because I have all this money and I can do things that nobody else can do and get away with. So I don't think that all the billionaires out there are just like you and I. I think that they are probably having very different lifestyles we don't know anything about. And because they have that much money, it does not matter what government is trying to go after them because it's really about money in the end, you know?
Unfortunately, it is. Well, you know, we were talking about Disney, and Disney pretended they weren't motivated by money there for a year or so. And then that came to a tragic conclusion of them saying, okay, we're not going to touch these things anymore.
Yeah, we do like money a little bit.
Money's pretty powerful and important and kind of the whole reason we exist. Not saying that as us, I'm saying that as Disney. But yeah, I know, I agree. I think, like you said, I think you get used to having the things that us normal folks have to kind of struggle for.
Mm-hmm.
Then you take those for granted. And then there's the next step and the next step.
Indulgence, decadence.
Yeah.
Decadence is the best word that I think. I think you just go down this rabbit hole and you start just exhausting yourself of things that you know, we try to strive for, but they're so easy come for you that you are just dull to them after a while.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, enough about that. I quit chewing.
Just done?
Mm-hmm.
When did you do that?
This week.
So, how many days?
All week.
So, for a whole week, you went from 2 cans a day, 4 cans a day, which is probably something like 400 to 600 milligrams of nicotine.
It's that much.
A can of chew is probably 100 plus milligrams of nicotine. A can of Cobra. Copenhagen. Yeah. Down to nothing cold turkey. Headaches. The poops. No more than normal. Nothing. Just good. You got
I miss it once in a while. I'm like, or like post meal that would be nice to throw in a chaw or something. But on that,
Grandma Doris would be proud.
why?
She quit cold turkey quit smoking after 50 years.
You have to. The weaning thing is just.
It's miserable.
Weaning is just like you have to be sick of it for one reason or another.
Yeah.
Drinking alcohol or whatever. Just like when they say, if someone's in rehab, and they're in rehab and they're like, yeah, I'm gonna be good, blah, blah, blah. Those people are the ones that are probably gonna relapse again. But the ones that got trashed and wrecked and feel like shit, they come in and they're all like, those are the people that they're done because they want to get out of their system, leave one last terrible taste in their mouth, and then they're gonna quit. But if you're just like, yeah, I'll wind down.
Yeah, you gotta be ready for the change. Like, all right, geek moment. Sorry, nerd moment. Goku. He's talking about going Super Saiyan.
Dungeons and Dragons, is that?
Dragon Ball Pokemon.
Yeah,
Dragon Ball Z.
I didn't watch that.
Goku.
Movie.
I know you've watched it. Goku says, I think Vegeta's talking to, I can't remember, it's been so long. Kakarot. He says something to him about turning or going Super Saiyan, and Goku says it can't come from a desire, it has to come from a need. And I feel like any major change that you make in your life comes from a genuine need. Like, you have to need that thing. You have to need to change. Saying I want to quit smoking You're never going to. You just won't. I'm going to quit smoking. I need to quit smoking. That's a very different, like, frame of mind.
Getting sick of something it's doing to your physiology that you're sick of. You have to be, yeah. It should come from a need.
Yep.
Thank you. What was it? Grogu?
From the
Grogu?
Mandalorian. He's a little green Martian.
And it seems wrong, but yeah, on Disney, I don't know those.
He's one of the 146 Pokemon.
I didn't watch Star Trek, so I don't know any of those.
He carries a phaser gun.
R2-B2.
Yeah. Yep, with Spork.
And Tabaka. The Snooki. And
Spork, he does this.
Yeah. Long and Jenga.
Oh my gosh. All right, so follow-up question in no way relation to any of that. Is cereal soup? I saw this debated recently, and
Can I look at the definition and then decide based on the definition?
no,
I can't.
because all the people debating this on the internet are not looking at definitions of things. Just gut reaction.
It's going to heavily come from... Because is there cold soup?
Yeah.
Like, is gazpacho cold?
That's the first thing that came to my mind. Although I don't know what gazpacho is, I feel like it's a cold soup.
What's the other? Yeah, because it's like a bean soup. So two things. This
Okay.
is two-pronged. The first one is no, it's not.
Okay.
And what that's based on is that I'd prefer to be argumentative about this and hostile.
Okay.
And that's the only reason. So, no.
It's not soup. Okay.
No. Do you think it's soup?
I don't. I mean, I don't think...
Never mind, then I do. I do think it's...
I think milk is never the base of any soup. Not even, like, cheese soup. That's cheese. That's a derivative of a dairy product. It's not just milk. But I don't think milk, just putting something in milk makes it soup. Like, if I put beans in milk, would you call that bean soup?
Hold on. I'm gonna look it up. I gotta look up the definition to see what we're arguing about, and then we can go from there.
Are you looking up, is cereal soup, or are you just looking up, what is soup?
Okay. Soup is primarily liquid food,
Oh.
generally served warm or hot, though it is sometimes served chilled, made by cooking or otherwise combining meat or vegetables with stock, milk, or water.
By definition, cereal sounds a lot like soup.
That's tough because according to the definition, it's combining meat or vegetables with stock, milk, or water.
What was that, Google AI?
That was Wiki AIpedia.
They've been tainted by the soup extremists.
They're asking for so much money that somebody just the soup people just donated all the money that they needed. Now they changed their...
This is Kellogg's battle with Campbell. It's all over again.
Did you ever look up Kellogg's? This is different, but like
their dark past.
Yeah.
This is ringing a bell, but I don't remember what it was.
Like, what was his name? Like John Kellogg or something?
Of course it was.
Something like that. But
yeah.
It was like he had very strong desires to not let the men of the world masturbate. He thought masturbation was very bad.
I do remember this.
And a lot of his earlier efforts that tied into his cereal brands were born of the desire to not let us beat off.
I do remember this. I can't remember what the rationale was, though.
That's why the cereal didn't have meat, because he didn't want us to beat it. That's why it's not soup.
You mean
because
that's when
then
the soup didn't have meat?
Did I say that right?
Yeah, the cereal didn't have meat. Yeah, I mean, I still got you. Yeah,
yeah. There's a torrid past with cereal.
I do remember. I don't remember if we talked about this or I heard it somewhere else, but a lot of businesses have a dark past.
Chainsaws. Do you know why the chainsaw was originally created?
I have to imagine it was not for trees.
Correct.
Torture.
Venture guess.
Dismemberment.
Actual old say this. Kinda, but a practical purpose.
I stick with dismemberment.
Kind of, to cut open a woman to get a baby out. Husqvarna, ladies and gentlemen.
It's rough.
Bone saw. Like, do you want to use like a tiny knife and just cut like the soft tissues? Like, hell no. Hand crank.
If you ever
Get her
look
in
up
the hips.
like those couple 100-year-old medical devices, the things that they used to use on human beings that were considered like advancements in technology and medical technology 100, 200, 300 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
So grotesque just to go back and look at it. They just ripped people's bodies apart.
They only know a little bit more what they're doing right now than they did back then.
Yeah, funny how that works, huh?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I got another one that's really along those lines. Is a hot dog a sandwich?
No, it's not. It's not a sandwich.
I think you're wrong.
No, it's wrong. It's not a sandwich.
Purely for debate. It's
Yeah.
meat between two pieces of bread.
But it's not between. It's atop.
What if when you open the bun, as many people do, you accidentally just split it? So then now you just have a hot dog between two buns.
Right. Yeah, if it was like this, then it's a sandwich. But if it's like this, it's not.
So if I buy a cheeseburger and I turn it like this, it's no longer a sandwich?
Is the bun connected? And is it flapped like
They
this?
weren't perfectly severed, no.
Then no, it's more of a wrap or like a gyro.
So a hot dog is a gyro.
Correct. It's a pork anus meat gyro.
You're not a pineapple on pizza guy either, are you?
Absolutely not.
What about Hawaiian pizza?
That would have pineapple on it. So
Yeah. So it shouldn't exist?
No.
Do you think Hawaiians
That's why I
eat
don't-
pineapple on their pizza?
No, they don't.
Just like fortune cookies don't really exist outside of American Chinese food?
I don't remember. I don't remember the. Maybe it was an Italian guy that first did it. It was like, yeah, it's a pineapple pizza. It's a Hawaiian. It was like an Italian guy that started it. And I'm sure the Hawaiians were like, Makaluka Wiki? Like, we don't do that. But it was not a Hawaiian person that had anything to do with that wretched. And it's not the flavor. People are like, you don't understand. You don't have a flavor palette for it. Like, it's not that. I don't want to bite into a wet, boogery piece of fruit.
You don't want hot fruit.
Hot fruit next to a savory pepperoni. I don't want a boogery.
I wouldn't do pepperoni, but ham and pineapple, because those are paired fairly often outside of the
hate it.
pizza world.
And I hate it.
You hate ham and pineapple.
I hate the pineapple with the meat. And I'm
Interesting.
consistent that across the board. Get the fucking grapes out of my chicken salad. Get the pineapple out of my pizza. Get the pineapple off my ham. Stop trying to infiltrate our meats is what I care about.
Yeah, I don't care for fruits. I love fruit, but I
I
don't
like
care for
fruits, too.
fruits on other foods generally.
Correct.
I do like fruit paired with like dessert things, like apple
Which would be
pie,
fine because
or like an apple cobbler.
Right. The textures don't clash to me. Something creamy with something chewy. The fruit's a little bit chewy, but something creamy is fine. There's really only one unilateral thing that can go in anything and it's fine. Really only one thing. And I've thought about this. A lot of science. And that's cream cheese.
Cream cheese can go on anything and it's fine.
Anything. It can go with fruits. It can go on a pizza.
Cream cheese on a steak.
It can go on a steak. Melted on steak. You think you had a problem with a melted cream cheese on...
Barring anything truly disgusting on a steak, it'd be hard to ruin steak for me. I don't put anything on steak other than salt, but if you were like...
Case in point, that wrap I made for you was meat, and then that was mascarpone, which is pretty much like fancy Italian cream cheese.
Huh.
It can go with fruit. It can go with desserts.
Cream cheese in beer.
I mean, I had a
Exception?
raspberry cheesecake beer on vacation.
Bourbon.
I mean, you don't eat anything with bourbon, but if you did, I mean,
But you could eat a block of cream cheese
I
with it.
wouldn't, but I also wouldn't eat like a hot dog with my bourbon. You know.
It's true. I would not either.
But like, yeah, it would be weird in place of something that you would not normally put with the thing that you're eating. But I would say that I can't think of anything that you would put it with that would make it like negative.
Worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, cream cheese is pretty good. I don't eat a lot of cream cheese, but it is pretty good.
Finds its way into all the sectors. Sandwiches.
You know what? And
carbs.
the odd thing too is that sour cream is used in place of a lot of things that I would think would be cream cheese.
Yes.
Like that dessert Grandma Cooper always used to make with the mandarin oranges and basically sour cream. I think that was about it. Maybe pineapples or something like that
right.
too. It was like 2 tubs of sour cream.
Right.
I always thought it was cream cheese because it's so sweet. It's
right.
sour cream.
Sour cream. It's so weird because like Greek yogurt is like a combination of both.
Yeah.
It's right there in the middle, and you have it by itself, and you're thinking yogurt, and you're like, not yogurt, but then you add some sweetening agents to it, and all of a sudden it's delicious again.
Yeah, plain Greek yogurt is gross.
It's kind of like mayonnaise, and it's like the palate for a lot of things to be built off of.
Yeah, it'd be like eating plain tofu.
Yeah.
Like plain tofu, disgusting. If you grill it and season it and throw it on something, it's fine.
Right.
It's not meat. Don't ever try to tell me it's meat.
It's not meat.
Don't tell me it's better than meat. It's not.
No.
But it's fine.
Vegans can. It's not meat.
I'll every once in a while they'll make it at the office in our salad
tofu
bar.
at the office?
Yeah. We have a kitchen and there's a salad bar with, at any given time, they have 2 of those big trays of grilled chicken. Sometimes they'll do fried chicken in there too. They cut it up like real small pieces, and then spinach, lettuce, anything you can imagine putting on a salad. And then they do like macaroni salad and different things like that. All the veggies, all the different dressings and all that stuff. So yeah, they'll throw tofu in there, or like they'll do like a little, what do you call it, like a roasted corn type of thing, like
Roarn.
street corn. Yeah, roarn. That's a word.
Elote.
Yeah, so they'll throw some of that in there. So I'll just change it up once in a while, but I don't really care for lettuce. Like every bit of research I've ever done on lettuce says it's essentially void of any nutrients.
Like iceberg though.
Yeah.
Iceberg has nothing in there.
Yeah.
Romaine, yes.
You get like maybe some vitamin A and some fiber, but then you got spinach that has actual protein in it.
Romaine,
So
spinach,
usually-
kale, yeah, actual leafy, fibrous things. But iceberg was like, I don't know if it's genetically modified, but it just is. Oh, this
It's
is
like
pleasant.
nothing.
It's like crunchy air.
Yeah.
It's like ice.
So spinach, I usually go that route. Spinach, chicken. They got a little tofu once in a while. If it's grilled up, I'll throw a few pieces just to have something different on there. Some of that street corn. Yeah, it's like $5, and I get like probably 8 to 10 ounces of chicken on a salad.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
This chicken's so much more expensive here.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I go to Kroger. I just came from Kroger, and they have all sorts of like little. Because now I got the air fryer, so I just get stuff I can just throw in there. But they got like, it's like Jamaican jerk chicken.
Mhm.
It's like 3 skewers with like a little. I don't know if it's like a little 8-ounce. No, that's too much. Probably like a 6-ounce sliver, but there's 3 of them for like $5. And they're already pre-marinated and have stuff on them, so
Yeah.
throw them in there, and it's probably 80-90 grams of protein.
Do you do your sweet potatoes in there?
I'm getting lazy in the last couple weeks, so I'm not doing a lot of those kind of carbs. That's what I do when I do make sweet potatoes.
Just throw them in the air fryer.
I got a little punch slicer that, I don't know, it's like a slap chop.
Yeah.
But it's got the little one blade in the front. You just kind of push the sweet potato in as you, and then you can adjust the thickness of everything, and then I'll season them up, throw some olive oil in there.
I always just poked holes in them, threw them in there whole.
Yeah, but I'm a texture guy.
Okay.
Not that I don't like just having one big sweet potato, but like, I don't know, I'll enjoy it more if little slivers and they're a little bit rigid, and kind of like I'm eating chips.
I like it mushy.
Yeah, that's the difference. Like a little bit rigid.
I take it out, mush it up a little bit, put some light brown sugar on it, which I think.
So you treat it more like a dessert.
Oh yeah, light brown sugar is like a couple tablespoons is like 25 to 50 calories, something like that. So, and a tablespoon's pretty good size when you're looking at sugar. And you could take a couple of those, a good old sweet potato. I love it. Oh, I love it.
You know what I'm big into right now? Strawberries.
Yeah, we did talk about that a little bit. Yeah.
I buy probably I'm gonna say 4 to 6 pounds a week.
Okay. Yeah.
And I just
Give them at Kroger. Or
yeah. And just
they have some of the best sales on strawberries
Yeah.
lately that I've seen.
$4 for 2 pounds. I'll probably eat a pound in a sitting, a pound for another meal, and then just. And I didn't realize how calorie limited they are. They're
yeah.
not. I think a big strawberry is like 6 calories.
Yeah.
So you can eat like.
Yeah, I measure out like a cup is like 25 calories ish.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Which, yes, there are a few carbs in it, but it's
Right.
still got some kind of diversity with the fiber content and the way you process them. And I would much rather eat 25 calories of that and have some kind of a more fiber. It's not just like eating simple sugar than I would donut.